Hi, welcome back channel, TrainStation2. Alright, got third in the fourth competition. Really another very tough competition, and especially Gem Spender rush all the way to the top at the last moment. So that is really devastating. I mean, we've been doing really well, at least getting a second. If not, we get a chance of getting first actually. All thanks to the Gem Spender, we dropped to the third. So that is unexpected, but not something that is new because most of the time people who actually have lots of gems to spare, by all means they will do that because that is really the time they've been fighting for, to get the 1000 event coin legendary train. So at this juncture we are at the end of the fourth competition and the 1000 event coin train is still nowhere near. So that is something not normal in my context of playing so far in Train Station 2. This event comes as one of the toughest events ever played because there's a change of dynamics in terms of how the whole game comes about. The potatoes are really stingy in quantity. The amount of keys, likewise very stingy of 10 keys per job. So that's really difficult to attain 4000 keys for the legendary. And of course all the competitions are really tough. Unlike the usual, we can get at least a couple of firsts. So far in the fourth competitions, I am just devastated by the results, and always at the last moment people just overshot with by expanding gems with tons and tons of gems. And of course the engine overhaul that we're using all the union dollars all put to use, and yet we are still not winning. So as I said, it's not easy. The potatoes quantity is just too small. I mean, Pixel got to wake up. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, they wanted us to spend real money, but it shouldn't be in this manner whereby make the gameplay so boring. I mean, you just gave a very tiny amount of potatoes, and we have to collate a lot of them in order to get that epic train out, and almost impossible and at this tail end of the event already, and yet we are still maybe about 200 potatoes short. I don't know how we're going to go about this. At this juncture, where I'm sharing, you can see potatoes being asked, and given is with 12 or 25 bonus, but gradually when we preview 100% completion, the potatoes has dropped to 8. So if you're 200 short, just can imagine how many potato jobs you could do to get 8 potatoes a time, with 20 over jobs to do, so, or even 30 jobs to do in order to gain that 200 potatoes. So it is going to be probably the tail end of the whole event before I can manage to get my hands on the epic train, which comes in really useless because you can't use it after the event is over. It is the advantage of having those trains because of the event itself that you can actually fight better. Be it likewise the legendary train. I mean, if you have the legendary train on the onset, you'll be really advantageous and competitive in terms of fighting those competition, because once we are in the competition with legendary trains that give 100 EP, there is something that is advantage, competitive advantage against the other players. Even those that are gem spender is going to be way behind once you have a legendary train intact. But at this juncture, I've not think that we are able to get the legendary train at the fifth competition, or even at the start of the sixth competition. Most probably at the midpoint. I think that's still be the best result so far based on estimation of the keys that we are getting so far. I think it's 3,100 or about there, with 900 keys more to unlock the 400,000 keys legendary. As for, I said, the event competitions, I guess if we manage to win first in the fifth competition, then we will unlock that legendary 1000 event coin train. If we manage to do that, then of course it will be a game changer in the sixth competition. But at this juncture, I'm really happy to share with you we managed to reach level 999. So at 999 level, I think that's the maximum, but of course 999 itself, there's still room to go about. So once I fulfill this, it will not change to 1000, it will just be stuck at 999. And that's about it. I mean, the region 12 is the maximum region. Maximum level is 999, and we just gotta wait for Pixel to open up to probably 1099, and region 13 eventually. But that is not the advantage, or also called something they look forward to, spending so much effort. They are just thinking and cracking their brains to in order to squeeze every single cent out of players and to make the gameplay really difficult that you can't play without paying. So don't fall for the trick. It will never be advantageous to spend real money in any game. So even for TrainStation2, like it a lot. For me, I've been playing more than 4 years. I've not spent a single cent. So don't fall for that trick. The game enjoyability has dropped drastically for when I first started playing TrainStation2 when it's totally free. It's so enjoyable. It's so easy to win, and of course, everything is so much friendly. So that's something that you shouldn't be thinking that Pixel are going back to. Something that make the game friendly and yet playable will be the past. What you're trying to do really is to make life really difficult. As you can see, your mom. Your mom is there blocking the way. And of course, later on at the end of this video, you'll see a gem spender appearing out of nowhere. It's very common. I mean, most of the time we experience that until end of the competition. People just throw in hundreds of gems in order to elevate all the way up to rank 1 without spending efforts throughout the whole competition. But because they have thousands of gems on hand and they can just finish jobs after jobs without worrying about endless amount of gems, since they will spend real money to buy them anyways. So that's really silly. I mean, what's the point of playing the game eventually? You're just spending money to win. So, but that's what are the favorite Pixel customers that we're facing. People working really hard to win the competitions. I salute you. People spend real money and purchase gems and then be a gem spender and win competitions. Sorry, totally disgusted with them. All right, so there's no way we can stop those disgusting people. But that's the way to go. That's how Pixel wanted players to be doing that. All right, so if the hard-earned gems is through watching videos, I'm all right with it. But if through real spending of money, sorry, you are not playing the game fair. And of course, in playing such a game, money is the way to play, then it's a different story. But that's how things work out. Eventually, games are designed in such a manner to make you feel better than the rest if you spend real money. All right, so that's enough of talking about spending, or also called pay to win. It's a matter of choice, but again, back to here, we can see the number one guy is just as young as gem spender that I hate it much. The amount of requirements that we are doing right now, we just have to keep on growing the number of event keys. It's 25 sometimes, or if you're lucky, you get slightly more. If not, it's just 25. So easily we're gonna do, I don't know, maybe 40 of those jobs before you can earn another 1,000. So that's something we're gonna look forward to unlock that legendary train. And of course, if we win, we unlock that 1,000 event coin legendary. Either ones that will help to do the Israel job. So that's the job that required you to fulfill using legendary jobs. Once you fulfill that, then of course they unlock the 100 EP jobs. So that's something I always look forward to. And this juncture, just to show you around, we finished third. I'm going to show you around later on to the event map, 100% completion, how it looks like. So now it's just also preparation for the 5th competition. We work really hard on that in order to have sufficient of those event items to prepare for the 5th competition. And of course, at the same time, if you have time, go ahead and collect more potatoes prior to the opening of the 5th competition, of course. That's how it goes about. We have no choice. In the past, no worries at all, but now it's totally different gameplay. And I'm going to suspect this will be the tough gameplay going forward. They're going to experience a jump in revenue for Pixel, and that's what they love, and they're going to push it forward in this manner. So no more good gameplay anymore moving forward. The events will be really tough, so prepare for what you wanted. Some people may just go for parts and they just finish it once they are done with it, or some people just go for a train or two and then they stop playing the events and concentrate on the regions. By all means do that if that gives you enjoyable or a better play. Do not worry about losing events. It'll be event fatigue, non-stop events. So don't worry about not doing well in an event or two. It's about what skill you really love in playing TrainStation 2. Right, thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe. Goodbye.